Hi Taurus, hello, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Yay! Hello Taurus, how are you doing? I hope everyone is doing fine and well and is safe. Yeah, my friends, just one thing. Thank you so much for being here, first of all. And secondly, if you want to win the free private reading, 20-minute free private reading with Spirit and myself, just put something in the comment section to empower the collective, because there's no one that can empower another being like you, right? It's very individual, and there may be another person out there that may need to hear exactly those words that you're putting there. So I encourage you, if you would like to win that, or just for the sake of participating with this and going along with this, please do so. It also counts if you're doing it over on Instagram at Universal Power Tarot. Go ahead and drop a comment there as well if you wish. All right, my friends, let's hop into your reading, shall we? Thank you. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means, oh, you're in your own reading. Yay, because it means well, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh man, screwed up the intro. Those of you that have been following me know everything about this intro already. It's only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else, right? It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific. Whenever the message reaches you, it's yours at that time. And that's it. Basically, those messages are designed for those that seek personal and or spiritual growth, so they may be triggering. They don't have to be, but they can be. If that's not what you're looking for, you're most welcome to stay anyways. It's just like we have a friendly community here, and please act accordingly. All right, my sweethearts. Here we go. It's funny because you've got two cards that are shown to me already, which is the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant, which is of course your energy, Taurus, right? The High Priest. And the other one is not visible for me yet. What I heard as I was pre-shuffling your cards was volatile, up in the air, up in the air. And that made a lot of sense with the High Priest here, which is interesting because when we're, and this is how they want me to start for some reason, although it's your last card here from the tarot cards, that's high up in the air, right? Being connected to different spheres simultaneously, Taurus, having deeper knowledge and having gained deeper knowledge on that spiritual journey that you've been on. There's a lot of subconscious stuff that is coming up within you, but that you're also very much knowledge-wise receiving from the above world. So you're very, very connected, and they're saying very high up in the air. Yeah, and with the eagle on the Hierophant card here, that is having the overview of things. We could be also talking about a power animal, like a spiritual power animal that is guiding you. So if you've been seeing eagles regularly, that may be a sign to look into that, what they actually mean to you, and the knowledge will come to you, right? That you need specifically. Again, this is very specific because to a power animal, even though it may appear the same power animal, has very different functions for each and every one of us. So whatever comes to you is yours, right? And whatever feels really right to you, that's yours, right? There's also something about intuition and really trusting that, stepping into a deeper trust of your knowledge and of yourself. There's something that you build here, Taurus, and the knowledge that is coming in is almost like plaster, and in the best sense, I hope I'm using the right word, on top of that. It's just like building bricks. So what is coming down, so the subconscious, you build a ground, a foundation, and what is coming down now to support that foundation, we're talking about light codes here and imprints that are coming down that can be viewed as building bricks and plaster to hold that together, whichever it is that you want to build here, Taurus, okay? This is really, really helpful. Meditation can help us do that, but if you're really connected, I'm not sure if you really have to meditate, or I don't know, again, very individual. Go with what you believe is right for your path, and it'll be the right thing at that time. I truly believe that. Yeah, absolutely. So, and I just want to throw that out there real quick. Just because we think we know something is not a given that we do know really what it's like, right? It's much like how people speculate about death. Yeah, sure. And people having near-death experiences. Why don't we leave those opinions to the people, right? And why does there always have, there's also something about communication in there, right? Why does there always have to be like this one's right and this one isn't? Can they both exist simultaneously? It's kind of like that too. There's an element in there as well. Can they both exist simultaneously as long as it makes the people happy? Why does there have to be argument about that, right? It doesn't. It absolutely, in my opinion, it doesn't at all. They can both exist and coexist peacefully together, right? And it's an enrichment basically when there's different opinions and different viewpoints about something. All right, and now they want me to jump to the first card, not read the second. All right, here we go. Oh wow, that's a surprise. Wow, 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. What we just said, like the last part of it about the different opinions and leaving them where they are, that's really very much tying into the 10 of Swords here. That is the pain coming to an end, right? And this is mental again, so it very much fits in there. What you thought you knew may no longer apply. Again, check with yourselves and really feel into this. What is this for you? But this is definitely the mental capacity, and that which no longer serves you, and that which has pained you in the past up until this point is gonna die, is gonna end, right? That's gonna end. With that knowledge that is coming in to further build your base here. Yeah, and there's something about different opinions and just being cool with other opinions just alike. And if you feel that this is maybe not speaking so much to you because you feel that you are doing that already, then that's fantastic, right? But maybe again with the Lionsgate that we're currently still in, right? And the light codes that are coming down a lot more strongly, I feel. There are what I received from the reading, from the Lionsgate reading. You may want to watch that as well. Just to gain an overview, because I thought that was really beautiful reading, first of all, and there was a lot of information in there that was given. So that's up to you, but it's available to you if you would like to watch it. So surprise elements came out in this particular reading, and that's what I feel here too. You may be surprised what you have been holding on to that has been paining you, and it's no longer supposed to pain you, right? You want peace here in the situation. You want love in that situation, because that's what it feels like. It's like it may just be a smaller thing, but as you keep walking, and that's a repetition from that reading as well, so you may really benefit from watching that. There may be something in there for you. The Lionsgate reading. When you're walking with a tiny pebble in your shoe, it may not be that much of a hiccup or anything if you're not walking for a long time, but if you are walking for a long time, that really becomes a problem, right? And that's that here. It very much like that. It's just a tiny thing that can be quickly done away with right now. And then the next card out is the Knight of Cups. This is you, Taurus, really making that love offer, extending that, because you've understood something on the mental capacity here that was important for you to learn as you go forward, right? So that's really awesome. Really, really awesome. Yeah, and you're then in turn spreading the message about whatever it is that you've learned. And you may not do it with words so much, but with expression, with feelings, with the way you show up in the world, in your own life here, Taurus. And that will really, really strengthen your spirituality here, or your stance. Because what I see for some of you, this is specific, you are leading. You are in a leading position here. And this will strengthen your leading position for sure. Yeah, let's switch to the Wildwood Tarot deck and see whatever else wants to come out. All right. What else do we have for Taurus, please? Do you not want to talk? Thanks. Yeah. One more, please. Oh, they just told me to wait, to not get ahead of myself. So we'll see whatever else cards want to come out. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. You have the pole star with the number 17. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Look how bright you're shining down there. It's not just the moon and the stars that you're following here, that intuition that is coming, but it's also you that is shining so brightly, again, because you've built that base. And so you're very connected to the earth here, Taurus, and you're the earth element, or an earth element, right? So you've really established that connection here, and now it's really, really, really coming down here, those light codes, because they can be anchored now. And so it's a very, very different base, very different base. And the number 17 breaks down to an 8, which is highly successful, right? And oh yeah, and Lionsgate was on the 8th of the 8th. Yeah. Yeah, I see accelerated speed and energies. Yeah, again, I really highly recommend you watch, because they keep bringing that reference to the Lionsgate reading. So really there may be something in there for you. Acceleration and tapping in every day to feel what you need specifically that day. Don't think so much about it. And it may be that that's not what you're doing anyways, or maybe you're just like past that already. Like you would know, right, Taurus? It's your life, clearly. However, if you feel that things are going too fast, just tap in, or things are not going your way or the way you wish they should in this very moment. Really tap in with yourself. Get that connection to earth again. Ground yourself again. Like really feel your feet on the ground and really find quietness. Find that quiet space. Like in the mornings, that's the best time to do it, I find personally, because then the mind isn't so overactive yet. If we're trying to calm it down during the day, if we're really good at this, it works just the same. However, I found for me, it's just so much easier to do it in the morning. But again, mere suggestions, they can coexist, right? Okay, so what was that? Did you hear that? It's like, holy shit. That almost sounded like a mouse. I know it's not a mouse, and I love mice. Just not in my apartment. No, it's fine. I know what it was. So, anyways, accelerated speed and really coming back to yourself and tap in with yourself regularly, like on a daily basis. What do I need today? And this is not so much about the thinking mind anymore, because it's really when you find that quiet space, that information just comes in naturally, and you can be guided by it so easily, and you can really step into that stream, into that flow kind of a state. Tap in and then flow with it, and it'll be just the most gorgeous experience, right? If we're not overthinking, like with the 10 of thoughts, but rather really step into the flowy motion of that very moment. That is really magical. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, exactly. 3 of vessels with joy. Exactly. It's very magical and very joyous when we're in that state. Extremely joyous. And just so very happy, right? Yeah, and also in that giving kind of a stance, such as the Knight of Cups is, you're really handing out his cup of love or her cup of love, really being determined about that deed as well, setting the intention. There's something about intention setting as well, what you would like your world to look like, exactly. What you would like your spirituality to look like, what you envision the world to be like, and the human beings on the planet to be like. That's that. And again, we have that individuality. You have three cranes, right? And they are seemingly the same, yet you have 3 different preferences here, right? They're completely different vessels. If I'm telling you I just bought a vessel today, right, you would think of something and you'd immediately have an image in your head of what that vessel would look like. Yet it may be completely different to the vessel that I just got. Do you understand? So there's a huge thing here with that, and about how many misunderstandings happen in communication just because of that. And to me, it's sometimes baffling how people get along at all, because of that, because we are so different in our experiences, and all of our realities are so different. The way we perceive the world is so different. You just need to think of yourself, right? And the different personalities that you were already in your life. As a child, you had a very different perception of life naturally. As when you grew up as a kid, and then as an adolescent, and then as an adult, totally different outlooks on life. And maybe that helps in categorizing what they're trying to say here, right? It's very different, very, very different. All of us, yet we can get along with love here, and in love. Let me get one more card for you. Oh, thanks. Cool. Oh, wow. Wow, you have the Seven of Vessels with mourning. Yeah, there's something that you need to let go of, or that you could let go of. Let me phrase it that way, that you could let go of. And that's that. Yeah, it's definitely a death process, and maybe a mourning, but not for very long, again, because the energies I feel are so fluent right now. It's just like you are thinking of something and boom, it happens. Or you are setting an intention and there it is, like right in front of your eyes. Watch yourself shift right in front of your own eyes. It's just like assessing what is there. Yeah. It's funny. There was the 10 of Cups, I believe, or no, the 8 of Cups, with that, same with the Wildwood Tarot deck, in the Lionsgate reading, where, and they just showed me that image where we were talking about sifting and sorting. And that's that. You sifted and sorted. Like, going through your cupboards and going through all the cups and vessels, and be like, okay, I need this, I don't need that anymore, I'm gonna keep this. And really, like, what do I really like right now? What's my style right now? Some of it you may give away, some of it, I don't know, you destroy to use for other things, and some of them you may donate, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that repurposing of old ideas, maybe, too. Yeah. Yeah, and it's very much the mind. Look how he's got, like, I don't know if you can see it, like little drawings on his head here, the skull, and that's that. It's very much in the mental capacity. That's healing the heart-mind connection here, and really not so much relying on your thoughts anymore, again, because our mind can really play tricks on us. And this is, there's something happening for you here, and I don't feel it's going to be painful at all. I don't feel that at all. It's really like something that's going to be very freeing, quick, coming in, understanding, letting go, releasing, and that's it. So it's really a healing on the mental plane. All right, my friends, if you're interested to know, that's an interesting word. If you're interested in finding out more about this, and about what's going to unfold here for you, I'm going to draw more oracle cards for you over on Vimeo and or Patreon. So the links you will find down below. Also, again, the call to encourage the collective here, if you'd like, in the comment section, because only you can encourage someone else the way you can. There's no other person that could do that in the beautiful way that you can. So I encourage you to do that, or go over to Instagram if you would like. And I'm sending you much love and light, and I'll see you next time, or over there. Bye, guys.